Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Jurickson Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Oh, and 1 now. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's back there. And it's gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is C.J. Cron. In there for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it stays fair.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one clips the corner. Crone off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Chuck Nasty goes yard for the Rockies. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark. So here's the lefty, Austin Gomber. What do we have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop,
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The wind to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Just 2 for 14 in the series. That one's in there, 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up and a base hit right there. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Juan Soto now, 3 hits and a loss last night. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now it's Manny Machado. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First and third, 1 down. That misses, and 1-1. Two on, 1 out. Laser, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Got him looking. And the Padres waste a chance.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And here is Nelson Cruz. And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 runs in, a second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Cruz off of first with 2 away. And a pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 1. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Lowry's Montero.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lugo back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. Gets the outside corner with that one. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Line to left. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. The throw in there safely. Here's the catcher, Brian Serven. First offering, and it just misses. Kicks and deals. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom of the second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Luis Campusano digs in now.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The pitch. That one ripped left field. Back there. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. To third. Fires over to Crone. Bogaerts retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored his first time. There's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-1. Started to swing, held up. In the air, right field. Blackman settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Curacao. And that's through there for a strike. On the ground at first. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris.
And next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Blackman at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one missing inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 outs. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the youngster Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The third baseman, number 13.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Next pitch is popped up. McMahon makes the grab, 1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Carpenter, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Looked like it was a little bit up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. Soto round second on his way to third. And that's a double.
Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And now Nelson Cruz. He drove in two with a single his first time up. That one pushed foul. Soto at third. Carpenter over at second with one down. Fouled off. He was late. And now the lefty ripped on a line to center. Base hit and a run in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off. Runners are at the corners, one away. Strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Liner, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So one out with two aboard. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. And fouled off. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. One out. Runners at first and second. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two down.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
And now Luis Campusano. The solo homer his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. First and second, two down. Rips one to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, C.J. Cron. Lugo back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Throw over to Cronenworth. One up, one down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman,
Ryan McMahon will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now here's Eleuris Montero. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
That's in there. Strike 1. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for 1 day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle, and after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox. The pitch. And a foul ball.
And what's interesting is Xander wanted to be a teacher when he was growing up, and obviously that did not happen. But what's cool is that his elementary school was renamed after him.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, left side. Profar under it. 1 down.
the first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike
No
one.
ball. One strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cronenworth stands at first with one out. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Manny Machado. In there for strike one. The pitch. Foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. In the air, left field, Profar settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Next is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Daza makes the catch, and that'll do it. Padres leave a pair. They lead it, though, 6-1. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Jonathan Daza.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now, Ezequiel Tovar. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Serven digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Throw gets by him at second.
Up next for Colorado.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now that designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Chris Bryant. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Serven on third. Profar at first. 2 out of the inning. Two on, 2 outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it 6-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ty Blach. This is his first appearance of the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 50, Ty Blach.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Ahoy!
Runner at second, nobody out. On a line out towards center. And out number one on the grab.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Crone. 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. They still lead it though, 6-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Steven Wilson. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 36, Steven Wilson.
Here's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning.
Charlie Blackman.
And a pitch. Wilson, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Nabil Krismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The 0-2 stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Fly ball to right. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next to hit for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Called strike right there. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, on to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the ballpark, here's Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander
Bogaerts in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And the first offering is not close. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Montero sizing this one up, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. In there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Crone. They get the out on Soto. That's the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nabil Prismat.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies.
Montero.
And here it comes. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Tovar in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. That missed inside. Now 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. And that's the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, and here is Manny Machado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter. He's making his second appearance of the season. The wind of the pitch. And Manny gets a piece. Kicks and fires. Late swing, fouled off. Up the middle. Fires over to Crone. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. Ball one there. The 1-0. And that one wrapped foul. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder,
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. There's the strike. This ball's chopped to the ground. Fires over to Crone. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 6 and the Rockies 1. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So in now for Colorado, Brian Serven.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Luis Garcia getting loose out there. And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Serving on at first, nobody out. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Man at first. Now here is Chris Bryant. That one's in there, 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Blackman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Cruz makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
The second baseman, Ha-Sung
Kim. Suter back to work. There's a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2. That one hit to right. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now it's going to be Trent Grisham. First pitch just misses. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. On to Crone. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Fly ball down the line. Blackman racing over to make the catch. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Garcia. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
For the Padres, number 66, Luis Garcia.
And now it's going to be C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, number 25.
Garcia, a 6'2 righty, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Drew Pomeranz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. Nice grab on the run. One away. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. To the right side, and he grabs it foul. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Montero stands in now and watches strike one. And that is cut on and missed. No balls, two strikes.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 13 hits. no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-1. As of today, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, and the Rockies are fourth in the division. The San Francisco Giants tallied 5 home runs overall as they pummeled the Yankees 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, and the Giants are atop the NL West. The D-backs pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in fourth place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are second in the division. The Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Mets 15-1. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are second in the division. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-4. In the standings, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East, while the Braves are atop the division. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, while the Brewers are second in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 10-4. As of right now, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Pirates are atop the division. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-4. As of today, the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division. The Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. Heading into the day, the Rays are in second place in the AL East, while the Tigers are in second place in the AL Central. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-0. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Orioles are second in the division. The Minnesota Twins completed a short 2-game sweep as they dethroned the Royals 11-2. As of right now, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Twins are atop the division. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. As of today, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the A's in Oakland 13-3. Entering the day's action, the A's are in last place in the AL West, and the Angels are second in the division. The Mariners got the win against the visiting Guardians 2-1. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in first place in the American League West Division, and the Guardians are in 4th place in the AL Central. The Rangers finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. In the standings, the Rangers sit in 2nd place in the American League West, and the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.